Hey guys, Coach Mike Ryan, Fastball USA. I want to just kind of show you really two things. Number one is how great hitters control the ride of their weight into their back leg. And we talk about hitters having a controlled load, but it's really controlling the weight into the back leg as their weight shifts forward. So they're not out of control as they shift forward, but I guess number one, there is a shift forward. So a lot of hitters are kind of at a young age trained. They're trained to a point where they don't move very well. In other words, they don't get back to centered like this. You can see as he's landed, his weight is pretty balanced as his front foot comes down. But he gets into a leg lift, and people are afraid of this, but the reality is, if you look at where he's at, you notice how his body is moving forward, but he's riding his back leg, and here's the big one, his front foot is staying off the ground. I know for everybody out there that thinks, get your front foot down early, if misapplied or misunderstood, that could be a major timing issue and really a major power issue. So going to the concept of get the front foot down early, really what we want to do is we want to control our weight into our back leg, control our movement forward until it's go time. And when that front foot lands, we want it to feel like the back hip is putting the front foot down. We want to feel like this is happening, this movement here, the front foot dropping and the hips turning. Ideally, we want to feel like it's happening in one fluid motion as opposed into two pieces. When I say two pieces, we want to avoid the concept of put the foot down and then swing. If there's too large of a gap in between the two, we're losing momentum and you're losing your power source. Timing is with your backside. It's your back hip and your backside turning to the ball. It's not timing the ball with your front foot. And this is a hard concept for a lot of people to understand. So what we see here is a load. There's a couple things he's doing as he's going forward. Number one, he's got a definitive load into his back leg. Number two, he's got coiling action of the hips. And number three, he has a controlled movement forward. And when it's go time, when it's time to hit the ball, the back hip turning is when the front foot drops and hits the ground. So we want to feel like this is happening in one fluid motion. And anytime that gets away from that, anytime we get a point to where we feel like there's a hiccup in that part of the swing, that's going to kill your power. I'll see players get to, for example, in this case, I'll see players get to this position way too early, even on a fastball, and that's what disrupts their momentum and timing. And really what you mean then is your power. So we're looking for the feeling of the back knee almost pushing the front knee open, the back hip pushing the front hip open, the backside pushing the front side open, and timing the ball with the backside, not trying to time the ball with the front side. So in a good load, typically what we see is a definitive movement or weight shift into the back leg. How that happens is different from hitter to hitter. Two, we typically see some type of coiling of the hips, especially as the body moves forward. And that's the third one, a controlled shift forward, and the backside is timing the ball, not the front side. If you have any questions, let me know. Check out our website at fastballusa.com.